A silver thread between our hands, stretched too far across the lands. You whispered love in quiet tones, then left me weaving all alone. We tied a promise under stars, not knowing time would pull it hard. Your laughter rang like sacred chords. Now all I have are fading words. You pulled away like falling leaves and left me tangled in the breeze. You were my silver thread of light that held me through the sleepless night. But threads can fray with too much strain. Now only echoes still remain. I try to tie what came undone, but you were always on the run. The photos bend where time has passed. Our faces blurred, not made to last. I stitched your name into my song, but even melodies feel wrong. Do you remember what we spun? A love so bright it blocked the sun. Now all that's left is quiet dread, wrapped in a thread you cut and fled. You were my silver thread of light that held me through the sleepless night. But threads can fray with too much strain. Now only echoes still remain. I try to tie what came undone, but you were always on the run. Still holding on. One thread remains across the air, and I still wonder if you care. My silver thread. The paper curled in candlelight, your words still wet from one last night. I read them slow through morning haze, each syllable a smoky phrase. You wrote of dreams and open roads, secret codes, but ink can't hold the lover's weight, and fog rolls in to complicate. The wind erased your final line, still I pretend that you were mine. You're my fog letter, written clear, but lost in air that pulls you near. Your voice a whisper on the page that fades before I catch your gaze. You said you'd stay, but distance grew, and fog took all I had of you. The postmark smeared, no date remains, and just faded stamps and water stains. I fold the note inside my chest, where all my words go to rest. Were you real or just the thought of something I already lost? You wrote in mist, not in goodbyes, and now I read between the lines. You're my fog letter, written clear, but lost in air that pulls you near. Your voice a whisper on the page that fades before I catch your gaze. You said you'd stay, but distance grew, and fog took all I had of you. The letter sleeps where you once lay, and the fog still takes you far away. You spoke in waves I couldn't hear, but still your voice is always near. It filters through the midnight air, a soundless touch, a vacant stare. I tuned into a static dream, where nothing's real but everything seems. Your signal flickers through my skin, a haunting I keep letting in. No words, no cries, just sonic mist, but in that noise I still exist. standing in the rain. Your eyes held stories, not of pain, but dreams you never dared to say. I felt the pull, I couldn't stray. We moved like echoes in the night, two lost hearts caught in fading light. You're the color I could never name, a fire dancing in the falling rain. I held my breath to feel your soul. You made my heart feel whole. You spoke in glances, not in words, a song unspoken, yet clearly heard. You touched the air, I felt it too. A quiet bond that somehow grew. We moved like echoes in the night, two lost hearts caught in fading light. You're the color I could never name, a fire dancing in the falling rain. I held my breath to feel your soul. You made my heart feel whole. Maybe we're just passing flames, but even sparks can leave their names. I'd risk the fall, I'd take the flight, to be the sound that haunts your night. You're the color I could never name, a fire dancing in the falling rain. I held my breath to feel your soul. You made my heart feel whole. You folded me like paper wings, wrote your name in hidden things, a note inside my jacket sleeve, a whispered vow I dared believe. We chased the moon down city streets, in every echo our hearts would meet. We were flying on paper wings, through the silence love still sings. had never been. 1,000 stars a single night. We lost the world but felt so right. We danced with shadows on the wall, knowing someday we might fall. We were flying on paper wings through the silence. Love still sings fragile hopes in the open sky, afraid to fall, but too in love to hide. If time could fold, I'd hold you tight. Just one more dream, one more flight. Even if we break again, I'd choose the flight, not where it ends. We were flying on paper wings through the silence. Love still sings fragile hopes in the open sky, afraid to fall, but too in love to hide. You lit a lantern in my soul, where shadows used to take control. Your voice, a hush the dark obeyed, a calm in every storm I faced. You walked beside me through the snow. Each step rewrote what I thought I'd know. The world stood still beneath your gaze, a silent vow in passing days. I never asked you why you stayed, but in your warmth the fear decayed. flickering through wrong and right. Even lost, you're still my guide, glowing soft from deep inside. We are lanterns in the night, drifting stars in silver skies. Though we fade with passing time, you're the fire I always find. You're the fire I always find. You're the fire I always find. You came to me in broken light, where silence wrapped the edge of night. You didn't speak, but I could hear the language made of breath and fear. Your hands were trembling at the seams, but still you held my quiet dreams. You found me where I fell apart and stitched me whole with just your heart. The world could tear and time could fade, but your voice still colors every shade. You're the thread of gold running through my every bone, woven in the tears I hide, in every scar I wear with pride. You're the thread of gold through the stories never told. You keep me stitched to something true, no matter what I lose, I have you. The mirror never showed me clear, but you reflected all I feared and turned the dark I tried to fight into a soft and sacred light. When everything begins to blur, I find my way by holding her. You're the thread of gold running through my every fold, woven in the tears I hide, in every scar I wear with pride. You're the thread of gold through the stories never told. You keep me stitched to something true, no matter what I lose, I have you. the light fall gently on your lips that night. You turned to me like time stood still, a fragile piece, a quiet thrill. No promises, no grand design, just this small moment made divine. You never asked me to believe, but in your stillness I found reprieve. You're my glass horizon, clear and far but never gone. The edge I chase, the line I draw between what's real and what I saw. You're my glass horizon, breaking dawn with nothing on. Still I run though it's not near. You're the sky I hold so dear. We didn't need to say goodbye. The silence kissed us soft and shy. A thousand words we never used still echo in this lover's muse. I trace your name in morning light, a fading dream I hold too tight. You're my glass horizon, clear and far but never gone. The edge I chase, the line I draw between what's real and what I saw. You're my glass horizon, breaking dawn with nothing on. Still I run though it's not near. You're the sky I hold so dear. You're my glass horizon, all I see but can't hold on. Still I walk this line for you. Every night becomes brand new. You're my horizon. You're my horizon. I met you where the silence grew, between the cracks of something true. Your hands were cold, but so was I. Two broken hearts beneath the sky. You didn't try to make me speak. You let me be, you let me weak. but something wild we couldn't name. We were shadows reborn from the night we had both worn. And when I couldn't find my way, you were the dawn I met halfway. Ashes in bloom, you were my bloom. Ashes in we met where the city sighs, under flickering motel signs. Your eyes held storms you didn't name, but I leaned in just the same. You smiled like the world was fake, like love was just a breath to take. And still I stayed, I held the space where pain and tenderness embrace. No need for perfect lines. You traced your truth on mine beneath neon ray. You were the fire that numbed my pain, dripping silence on my skin. You let the brokenness begin. Beneath neon rain, we carved our names on window pane, fleeting, fragile, but still true. In every drop I tasted you. You never said you'd stay for good, but somehow I just understood. Some loves are like the city's light, flicker once, then all the night. No promises we swore, but I've never needed more. Beneath neon rain, you were the fire that numbed my pain, dripping silence on my skin. You let the brokenness begin. Beneath neon rain, we carved our names on window pane, fleeting, fragile, but still true. In every drop I tasted you. Beneath neon rain, you were the fire that numbed my pain, dripping silence on my skin. You let the brokenness begin. Beneath neon rain, we carved our names on window pane, fleeting, fragile, but still true. In every drop I tasted you. Beneath neon rain. You stitched a silence into me with words too soft for memory. You touch was like a ghosting thread, but it rewrote the things I said. You move like something never owned, like wind that calls the sea back home. I reached but nothing stayed for long, just shadows humming distant songs. And every night I wore your name, like hollow lace that burned like flame. You were the shape of what I missed, a haunted touch, a borrowed kiss, falling through me like a prayer, too broken to repair. You were the lace I couldn't trace, still wrapped around my empty space, in threads of love I couldn't face. You lived in hollow lace. I watched the moon unwrite our sky, one star for every while. And though we never had a frame, I still respond when someone says your name. There's beauty in what doesn't stay, but pain in watching it decay. You were the shape of what I missed, a haunted touch, a borrowed kiss, falling through me like a prayer, too broken to repair. You were the lace I couldn't trace, still wrapped around my empty space, in threads of love I couldn't face. You lived in hollow lace. Even now beneath the ache, I feel you pulling every break. And though I know you won't return, I still wear the way you burn. You were the shape of what I missed, a haunted touch, a borrowed kiss, falling through me like a prayer, too broken to repair. You were the lace I couldn't trace, still wrapped around my empty space, in threads of love I couldn't face. You lived in hollow lace. Hollow You found me hiding in the gray, between what left and what should stay. You didn't ask me who I'd been, you just reached out and let me in. Your voice a thread in fragile air, unraveled pain I didn't dare. And in your quiet I could hear truths I kept too close to fear. No spotlight, no big reveal, just your presence made me heal. In the half light I confessed what I never told the rest. You saw me clearer in the blur than anyone who swore they were. In the stillness you became the only name I dare reclaim, and I broke without regret. In your half light I confess. You didn't run from what you saw. You traced my cracks like sacred law. And in the pieces I despised, you found the soul I'd compromised. You didn't try to make me new. You only asked I just be true. In the half light I confessed what I never told the rest. You saw me clearer in the blur than anyone who swore they were. In the stillness you became the only name I dare reclaim, and I broke without regret. In your half light I laid down my heart with no defense. You held it close and didn't judge, just gave it warmth, just gave it touch. If love exists beyond what's said, then let this be the thread we thread. And I broke without regret. In your half light I confess. In the half light you laugh like the radio between the songs I used to know. A little static in your smile made me believe for just a while. The way you held a second glance, like time was slow and love by chance. You didn't say you'd stay for long, but something about you felt like song. And though the moment slipped through time, it's still the chorus in my mind. There's static in your smile, like vinyl skipping for a mile. But even with the faults and fades, for guarantees. Just share the dark with subtle ease. And now the night still hums your tune, like echoes trapped beneath the moon. Your voice a flicker in the sound, but it's the place I'm always found. The static in your smile, like vinyl skipping for a mile. But even with the faults and fades, your warmth is something that remains. You never stayed, but stayed a while. And I still hear that static smile, a broken sound that played so true. The only song I knew was you. There's static in your smile. It lingers quiet all the while. Though everything around has changed, that one refrain has still remained. You never stayed, but stayed a while. And I still feel that static smile through broken chords and silent tunes. The only song I knew was you. You were the song. You were the song. You spoke with eyes, not with your voice. In quiet you became my choice. A breath between the thunder's cry. You held me there, but asked me why. We never needed to explain. The spaces spoke the quiet pain. Your presence wrapped around the dark, like twilight's folded into spark. No declarations, no defense, just truth and broken innocence. Silence was a sound where your love was truly found. In the hush between the lines, you rewrote what once was mine. No need for words to be profound. Your quiet heart, the purest sound. And though no promises were bound, you stayed when silence was the sound. You caught me where I tried to hide. The tears I tucked beneath my pride. And gently, with no need to speak, you gave the calm I couldn't seek. You didn't try to fix or mend. You only stood and let me bend. You stood a breath outside my reach. With velvet silence you would teach that love's not always touch or claim. Sometimes it's longing wrapped in flame. Your shadow danced along my wall, a quiet ghost I can't recall, except in dreams where truth returns and hearts remember how they burned. You never tried to make me choose, but I still lost the part I'd lose. Velvet distance in your eyes pulled me in and left me tied to the space we never crossed, to the warmth I never lost. Velvet distance, soft and near, felt you most when you weren't here. And even now I chase your trace through time, through tears, through endless space. The night remembers what we gave, the half-said things we couldn't say. But silence wore your shape too well and held me like you used to tell. You didn't break me, didn't try, but still I held a wordless cry. Velvet distance in your eyes pulled me in and left me tied to the space we never crossed, to the warmth I never lost. Velvet distance, soft and near, felt you most when you weren't here. And even now I chase your trace through time, through tears, through endless space. You were never far. Velvet distance in your breath touched my life and held my death. No need to say, no need to stay. You left your light and walked away. Velvet distance, quiet ache, still the dream I never wake. If this is love without embrace, then I will find you in that space. In velvet distance, in velvet distance.